chat. Let's go. We're gonna watch the Genshin 5.7 live stream. Apparently it's like peak or something, which I believe it. We got Skirk coming, we got Nod Cry teasers, we got a Dane quest. Shit is lit. Shit is lit. Hold on, I want to watch this in English, but I'm also not going to go look for it, so it is what it is. Can I pay attention to the subtitles? I think so. Oh shit, we're starting off hot. Yo, this is kind of crazy already. Oh shoot, not the abyss. Oh no, a spaceship? What? A spaceship brought us at the Vought? Weird. Wait, does that mean we're the Akavili theory? Travelers, the Akavili? That'd be kind of creepy. Her skirt? I'm gonna have to rewatch this. There's so much happening. She's so cool. Yo, W intro. It's unfortunate that they didn't add in or implement another element for her. But it's cool, I guess. Dolly is cute. His skill is so quirky. He probably doesn't buff plunging attack, right? That'd be kind of funny. Yo, what up, Dane? I wonder why she won't let us succeed in changing fate. Interesting. Gilgamesh who? Yo, what the fuck is happening? Holy. The chance to reunite with you 500 years in the past? Return to the real universe. New at the end of your journey. Yo, what is going on? That was so crazy. I had to watch this again. Yo, this is looking like such a good quest. Like, insane. Terrible curse that cannot be reversed. This is the Cataclysm, yeah? Okay, the Loom of Fate, we did that in Sumeru. That's like 3 years ago. And so now the Abyss is literally planning an all-out war against us now. We pushed them back from Natlan though. And a spaceship brought us to Teyvat, which is crazy. 42 of them have died out in the past few months alone. 42 who, what, when, where, why. Her as in Skirk? It can't be, it has to be someone else. My soul, like the travelers. I actually do like her outfit. Yeah, I don't know who's talking. Since it's in JP, since I keep playing in English recently. Hoshiboshi. He's cute. I feel like he won't be important in this quest though, so he should have come out when we went back to Mondstadt. But that's just me. Skirk makes sense though. The climbers of the dark, the curse of dawn is finally broken for me, but your ascent continues. Okay, Dane's putting up the hands. Let's go. Yo, Hydro, fire, blue fire. Miyabi has it. I wonder why her sibling doesn't want us to change the fate of the world. It's like Amphorius all over again. Freaking Flame Reaver. Damn. Yeah, reunite 500 years in the past, return the real universe one day, begin anew at the end of your journey. Oh my god. There's so many things happening. I'm so hyped for this quest. Honestly, I feel like this is way more... This is gonna be way more... like crazy
the Genshin Impact version 5.7
than
special program.
I'm pretty sure that interaction left us all with
the Mondstadt one. Holy shit, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, she did give us a few clues about
This is
herself,
cute
though.
art.
Remember in the primordial
Okay, so it is in
sea at the
English.
end
It's
of
just
the
that.
Fontaine Archon quest?
Right. Something about the remains of a descender. The foul.
So yeah, I don't think the whale died, but how did they get the power from the whale?
Any of it means though.
I mean, that's fair. So far, all we know about her past is that she trained under the foul Certology.
So, Certology isn't just some ordinary mentor.
Oh, definitely not. Dainsleif revealed that Certology is one of the
that's right, one of the 5 sinners.
of Conria, and someone who possesses all-encompassing power.
She trained under
someone
someone.
like that.
That'd be crazy, yeah.
Walk in the park, let me tell you.
Well,
Let
maybe
me
that
tell
explains
ya.
how aloof and indifferent Skirk seems to be.
Damn.
Seriously though, her demeanor is stone cold in a way that's almost otherworldly.
Her leggings are so
isn't it?
interesting.
Yeah, it's kind of cold as ice, right? Right? But I mean, you know, the important thing is, this time we should be able to get some answers.
Alright, new story
Cross,
quest?
once
No,
again,
we've been in this
travelers will
multiverse
have the
arc.
chance to uncover new clues about her past and the world of Teyvat as a whole, so don't miss out.
Once we learned that the sky was fake, which
so
is like
Lewa
1.2.
is where we run into Skirk this time. Wow.
We're gonna meet
It's kind
her
of
and
weird seeing her
Lewa?
out and about like this, isn't it? In such a normal location.
Interesting.
Right?
Wait, hold on a second. Is Skirk playing an
Yo,
instrument?
she plays an instrument?
I mean, in my mind, she's like this, you know, ice queen, but here she actually looks emotional.
Yeah.
I mean, there's almost a sadness there.
Oh, yeah. It seems like that instrument means a lot to her.
Oh, you don't even know. It sure does. As for why she chooses to play it
It's a little
alone in a
earpiece.
place like this, well, that's something travelers can uncover for themselves. What I can reveal is, after encountering a mysterious power in this quest, the traveler
Mysterious
starts
power?
having strange nightmares,
Nightmares.
and it seems like Skirk is the only one who can help. Which means
It feels
the
sad not
only
seeing
way
the
to
dual
resolve
blade
the
anymore, bro.
situation is for the two to work together.
They should have kept it
Okay,
for the memes.
Slay, so we're teaming up with Skirk.
Slay.
Huh? Okay, but like, am I the only one who's a little intimidated?
A little
intimidated by
intimidated.
Skirk?
Just a little bit.
She's only a mysterious sword master with insane fighting skills and an unbreakable stone
Okay, new
cold
story quest.
She reined in
W.
her master's pet, the
Alright,
all-devouring
gonna start
narwhal, like
farming.
it was nothing.
Yeah.
No, they don't have to upgrade. That's the point of a meme. I do like her combat. I love like the dual wield. Oh my goodness. And whatever this mode is. W. Yo, the Norwell boss theme. Another star goes out.
As Child's master and
Interesting.
someone capable of training in the abyss, Skirk's combat skills are truly something special. First,
She does
it's
look
worth
fun.
pointing out, Skirk doesn't
I'm excited for
use
this Frozen
vision.
meta.
Her powers come from the abyss, but in the interest of blending in, she camouflages it to appear cryo-like in nature.
Interesting.
And in addition, Skirk's attacks do not rely on elemental
makes sense.
energy. She uses a special kind of energy known as
So it is
serpent
abyss power,
subtlety
but she
instead.
camouflaged it. Just
And
like
when you
Kaya.
tap her elemental skill, Skirk gains a certain amount of energy and enters a special combat state.
I love that
Signaled
stance.
by her change in outfit, which is very cute, might I add. While in this state, Skirk's normal, charged, and plunging attacks deal cryo damage that can't be
Interesting.
overridden. This state also increases her resistance to interruption and attack AoE.
W.
And when cryo-related reactions are triggered, multiple void rifts will appear on the field. Skirk can use her charged attack or her special elemental burst to absorb the void rifts. And after unleashing a special elemental burst, her normal attack's damage will be increased based on the number of rifts absorbed.
Okay,
Heck
okay.
yeah. So it's kind of like the more
Heck
she
yeah.
fights, the stronger she gets.
Yeah,
Crazy.
pretty
Let's
much.
go.
Plus,
W training
holding
arc.
her elemental skill is another option. When there are void rifts on the field, holding her elemental skill will allow Skirk to absorb them and gives her the ability to quickly maneuver around
Okay.
the battlefield. Once she has enough energy, she can unleash her elemental burst to deal consecutive slashes of AoE damage.
See,
Nice.
so she's a unit you can keep on the field for a long time, or
W.
take out when you need a sudden burst of damage.
She looks really
Mhm.
fun.
Pairing her with Hydro and Cryo characters also further enhances her abilities. And if your
AKA,
team is
that's all you
comprised
can do with her.
entirely of Hydro and Cryo characters, your party member's elemental skill level will
okay.
be increased by
Cool.
1.
Whoa, so she like enhances her party members' skills too.
Mhm.
Once a mentor,
Interesting.
always a mentor, I guess.
Not a complete
It
passive
sounds
like
Tartaglia had a
child.
great
He
teacher.
said to
Oh,
be in
he
the
sure did.
party.
And I love the look of her camouflaged abyssal powers.
Right.
This cat.
The effects are incredible.
Right? And when she enters her
Um,
special combat
All right,
state,
let's
her
see Dahlia. I do like his design.
This should be fun.
It's funny though, Dahlia has bat wings on the back and Venti has angel wings. So cute. Adorbs.
Okay, so Dahlia is a Hydro Sword user and support character who can use his elemental burst to provide a Hydro shield for his teammates.
Wait,
Oh, it's like the
this isn't
shield
the first
appears in
Hydro shield,
response to
right?
his prayer.
Candace?
Yes, and for a certain period of time,
Does she have a
after
Hydro shield?
unleashing his elemental burst, Dahlia can gain stacks of benison by hitting enemies with normal attacks or triggering freeze reactions. So when his shield breaks, Dahlia can consume his stacks of benison to summon it again, allowing him to continuously protect his party members and to
Interesting.
increase
So
their
he might be the
resistance
first
to
Hydro shield then.
interruption.
Heck yeah.
And after unlocking a specific talent, Dahlia can also boost the attack speed of the
W.
on-field
You and me are
character,
gonna go
allowing
burr.
them dish out damage even faster.
Oh, nice. So he can help us attack
Mika
without
also
interruption and increase our attack speed.
increases normal attack
Sounds
speed.
like a huge help.
And with his elemental skill, Dahlia summons Sacramental Shower and places it in a designated location. His summon
Lol.
has different effects depending on who comes into contact with it. So, for example, if it's an enemy, Sacramental Shower will explode, dealing AoE Hydro damage to surrounding
Okay.
enemies. But if a nearby party member comes into contact with it, Sacramental Shower
Nice.
will propel them high into the air.
Okay, it
allowing
wasn't
them
that
to evade
high.
enemy attacks while gaining an aerial advantage.
W.
Okay.
Let's go.
So he's like
course it's
really
Venti.
reliable in combat, even though he
Oh, that
seems
that was
kinda
high.
mischievous the rest of the time.
No, really.
Lol.
Yes, he definitely does. He has his little mischievous
Little troll.
thing going on. I still remember all his teasing towards Venti during the Mondstadt interlude.
Oh.
But at the same time, he's
Cute.
also
His eyes
supposed
are
to be the
pretty.
one who communicates with the will of Barbados, right? I'm not sure what to make of their dynamic.
Well, I
See?
guess first
Angel
and
wings.
foremost, he's Venti's friend, right? But even though he likes to tease, he's serious about his position as the Herald of Barbados. Oh, one more thing about his abilities. When Dahlia is in your party, the movement speed of your party
Nice.
members is increased during the day.
Oh.
Hey, all the better to
Praise
spread the word of
Barbados.
Barbados. Praise Barbados, right? Is that how that works? Well, anyway, it's obvious he really cares about the people of Mondstadt.
Yeah.
Exactly, he definitely does. Besides, his mischievous nature keeps things a little bit interesting, don't you think? It's one of my favorite things about him.
Aww.
Cute.
Well, now that we've introduced our 2 new characters for version 5.7, we should probably let travelers know when they can add them to their parties.
Can do. Let's jump right into the event wishes. In the first half of version 5.7,
Nice.
we'll have event wishes for Skirk and Shenhe.
Dahlia will also enjoy a drop rate boost on the first
Beautiful.
half
I don't have to roll in the second
Plus,
half.
the new 5-star sword.
I definitely have to
Azure
get her
Light,
weapon.
will be
It looks so
featured
pretty.
On the weapon banner.
Yes! And in the
Nice.
second half of version 5.7, we'll have returning event wishes for Mawika and Emily.
Yippee!
Mawika.
Pretty fire.
Alright, that's it for the event wishes.
Nice.
Let's talk about the story content travelers
Yeah,
can look
that's
forward
literally what
to
I'm
in
so
the
excited
new
for.
version.
Ooh, okay. This is the big one.
Yeah.
Okay, let's set the scene.
I'm so
During
excited.
their travels, the traveler comes across evidence that seems to suggest their sibling was in Natland.
Oh,
Okay.
wait up. I see Dainsleif.
Mhm.
As we all know, that means things are about to get complicated.
Yup, very true.
Oh, I love Dainsleif. From this image,
So does,
it
like,
looks
literally
the
everybody else.
sky has been
Okay, so it is an
slashed in
Archon
two,
quest.
and there's some kind of rift that connects to the
Nice.
abyss. And the traveler and their sibling are in different spaces, but they can
Okay, but somebody pointed this out on Twitter, and it totally does look like some sort of hair. So maybe the Sustainer will have like a cameo, because like that doesn't look like the normal Terran stuff. That does look like her hair model. Okay, but also the feather, somebody pointed out as a theory that it could be like corrupting her or something.
still
Which is kinda
sense each other's
interesting.
presence.
Yes, I feel like
Interesting.
the tension is palpable.
Yeah, and that makes sense. I mean, there was definitely some tension when we saw our sibling during the bedtime story quest.
Oh yeah.
That was a
Although
short and
we
sweet
don't
quest,
know
but
what
it
our
was really
sibling has
good.
been up to since then. Kari Bear did tell us that the Loom of Fate has been completed. Of course, we still don't know how powerful it is, or what's needed to activate it.
Well, call me crazy, but I feel like we're gonna
Yeah, it
find
definitely
out
doesn't look as
soon.
dark
Maybe.
here.
It seems like
But it
all
looks super
parties
dark
are
in that.
converging in one place.
The feather.
Natland.
Mhm.
So maybe that's where we can get some answers.
And I know one thing travelers will encounter in Natland: a young woman dressed in peculiar clothing, hiding out in a cave.
Conria clothing?
It's not just her clothing that's
She is
special,
really
though.
cute.
Look at her eyes.
Mm.
Wait, is she?
Eee, the plot, it thickens.
Yeah.
Well, if the
Interesting.
Abyss Order is out in full force in Natland, it
She is
must
so
mean
cute.
there's been a new development in our siblings' grand plan.
Yup, and the Pyro Archon and our other friends from Natland
Dang,
are
we're
on
going
high
everywhere in
alert.
this quest.
But the people of Natland want a war against the Abyss itself. There's no
I wonder-
universe where
it
the
has to be a
Abyss Order
Natland
gets to
Archon quest,
run
yeah?
wild in Natland unchecked.
Well, if an altercation with the Abyss Order is in the cards, I know who's gonna be on the front lines. Twilight Sword himself, of course.
I wonder
I mean, I can see it now.
if or
Dane's
when
left going
Dane
all
becomes
one-man
playable, if they'll
army
change
and
his
rushing
outfit.
straight into action.
We
They'll definitely
actually
touch it
will
up.
Get to see it
Holy
this
shit.
time because our old friend Dainsleif is going to help us defeat their ranks in a manner we've
Yo.
never seen before.
Okay,
he's
okay.
actually joining us
This
for
is not a
combat?
drill,
Wait, that's
everyone. We finally get to
crazy.
see him in action.
Let's go!
Wait, that's insane.
As the Traveler and Dainsleif venture deep into
Big
Abyss
fat
Order
pogs.
territory, we'll get to see his special abilities firsthand.
Sounds like there's going to be a lot of obstacles between
Interesting.
us and finding out the deal with our
Interesting.
sibling.
Mm-hmm.
But we've faced the Abyss Order before. We can do this. I have no doubt travelers will come out on top.
Nice. I'm
Yeah,
so
I guess,
excited.
but the other question is, Can we stop whatever our sibling is
Probably
planning?
not. I
What
feel
are
like
their
it's
true
canon for them
goals?
to win.
What
Yeah.
does their plan mean for Teyvat?
At least maybe until the end.
This quest might hold some very important answers.
I am so excited. I feel like this could be the start of a whole new phase in the
Damn.
quest to find our sibling.
Yes.
go.
Seems like it's not as simple as just finding them anymore. There's a lot more at stake.
Oh, for
Mhm.
sure. So this
So
is
true.
definitely one to look forward to.
Yes. I'm looking
Alright.
forward to this one
I
more
think
than
this
the
is a good
Mondstadt
place
one.
to stop and take our first break.
Yeah, I
So
need a sec
excited.
to digest all that information.
Board game style environment.
Yeah.
Okay,
and
we got
it's
a
kinda like
Sumeru event
choose
with the
your
free
own adventure.
Sethos.
You can go
Nice,
the
nice.
rainforest route or the desert route.
This
Each
art is
path has
cute.
its own story
Holy
and
shit!
level of
Paimon
difficulty.
VA. They're gonna have to
And
get
at
a
the
new
end
one
of each
for this
adventure,
quest, yeah?
travelers will
Oh my
face
god.
formidable opponents that require a certain level of strength to defeat.
Oh, so how do we make
What is
sure
this?
we're ready?
Well, travelers can enhance the strength of their
They keep
pieces
trying new
in
game
several
modes.
ways.
And
Besides
it's pretty
enhancing
fun.
the pieces themselves, travelers might notice that the pieces are divided into species. Go to battle with a lot of pieces of the same species, and you can trigger unique species features. The higher the feature level, the stronger your pieces become.
Yeah.
This reminds me kind of TFT, yeah?
I'm thinking an all Saurian team could be cool. Oh, and it looks
you can
like
give
you can
them
also assign
stuff. That's so
equipment to your
cute.
pieces to make
Yo, I
them
can give them some
stronger.
food.
Yeah, that's right. And random events and encounters will occur during
This
the
looks really
adventure,
fun, actually.
which
I'm
travelers
looking
can
forward to this
resolve
event.
to earn helpful rewards, like extra adventure coins, which travelers can use in the shop to purchase pieces to improve their lineup. Travelers can also open chests to get all kinds of useful equipment. Plus, defeating formidable opponents along the route will allow you to
Yo,
unlock
it's like
secret
a-
techniques that can help increase the strength of your entire team.
Ooh. Of course, certain encounters can also derail your plans.
Oh yeah.
Ah, so there are also situations where it all comes down to luck.
Yeah, so I think travelers will have a lot of fun dealing with the unexpected in this event.
It's a real test of tactical thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, there's more to this event than just the battle stages.
Oh.
Travelers can also participate in research
Yo,
stages
let's
that involve
go.
guiding
It's a little
Paimon
heart.
to harvest fruit. Complete these stages to increase your speculation level and unlock additional buffs for your team.
So we
Interesting.
actually get to put Paimon to work.
Finally.
Yup, and of course,
Nice.
completing this event will reward travelers with all sorts of
W.
goodies,
W for
including
Sethos.
primo gems
I only think I have like one or
and
two.
the chance to invite Sethos to their parties.
Oh.
Nice.
All right. In this next event, an old friend and genius inventor from Fontaine is back and
Here's some
better than
ferocious
ever with a new
firepower.
and improved turret.
Let me guess, he needs us to clear out monsters in an abandoned ruin again.
Good for taking out multiple enemies at
Oh, I
once.
love this
And
event.
Directed piercing shots can be used
Absolutely
to take down
love
shields
these.
or target enemies hiding in the corner.
This is so fun for some
Sounds
reason.
like the type of event where you can really just let loose and relieve some stress.
W.
Oh, definitely.
Travelers the
Looking
chance
forward to
to
that
work
one.
as a team.
Reminiscent regime.
In Reminiscent Regimen Frenzy, travelers will get to team up with other players to tackle challenges
Co-op.
made up of
They're doing a lot
3
more co-op
stages,
stuff now, yeah?
each with unique objectives.
Ooh, it'll be cool seeing what characters everyone chooses. Could make for some interesting team comps.
Well, there's a theme
Nice.
associated with each challenge, so your best bet is to choose a character whose skills are suited to the objective.
Oh.
But of course, every character has
Can I
their
just do this
strengths.
solo like everything
Each
else?
stage also has smaller objectives.
No, this looks
that
like it'd be
require
fun in
teams to
co-op.
work together and combine their skills. Completing these submissions can grant buffs to your
I like
own
that they're implementing more
entire
co-op
team.
stuff too.
Nice.
And in addition, at the beginning of each challenge, your team
I cannot
will
wait
be
for
assigned
Skirk. She
random
looks so good.
regiments to complete. Once you make it through the final stage, your team will receive additional frenzy stars based on your
Nice,
regimen
nice,
completion
nice.
status.
Child getting
Yep,
1 star is
and
crazy.
remember, regiments benefit the entire team. It doesn't matter who completes them.
Okay, so not saying I need to do this or anything, but in theory, you could kind of coast to the finish line if you needed to.
Yeah. You could.
I can't believe we're going to
in
Nod Cry
theory.
soon though.
But
we have
I
one more
think
patch
all
after this and we're in
travelers have
Nod Cry.
something to
That's
contribute.
crazy.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, it's about how you work together. That's the joy.
Ooh,
W
that means
co-op
whether
event.
it comes
Be able to farm artifacts more
New,
freely and
new
efficiently,
permanent
as well
challenge?
as obtain
Yo,
artifact
new in-game.
customization items for free.
for free.
For free.
A new permanent event. Okay, we
Hmm.
need details now.
All right. Each update will feature a challenge that is split into 3 phases, each featuring unique mechanics with 5 difficulty levels to choose from.
Ooh.
Participation in the
Interesting.
event will reward travelers with primo gems, artifacts, and
Okay. Oh, and
valuable
artifacts.
items for targeted artifact enhancement.
You think it's
Okay,
worth it
so
though?
you
Farming
said
it?
we'll be able to farm artifacts more freely? What does that mean exactly?
It means the artifact drops aren't set in stone, and you can switch where they come from. For the
Interesting.
first 10 days after the event begins, the leyline disturbance will be in outbreak state. During this period, travelers who clear any stage at level 3 difficulty or higher can expend any kind of resin to obtain artifacts from the leyline blossom at the end of the stage. And before the
Nice.
stage begins, travelers will get to choose which domain of blessing they want the artifact drops to come from.
Right. So
Okay.
travelers can also tackle the stages in co-op, right? So you
You
can
probably
still
don't have to
farm
claim
with
it either.
friends.
Yes, and you'll be rewarded with additional artifacts every time you consume a certain amount of resin.
Okay,
Okay.
the amount of hours I'm about to pour
120?
into this thing. Lock me in and throw away the key, honestly.
Oh my
Nice.
god, you make it sound like you're in prison. Anyway, you also mentioned something
Looks like an
about
eyeball.
targeted artifact enhancement, Katiana. What's that about?
Could be an
Yeah,
eye,
right.
actually.
So, version 5.7 is introducing a new artifact related item, Dust of Enlightenment.
Ooh. What is it?
Yeah, what is it?
Well, we all know what it's like to raise an artifact that has potential, only for it to turn
True.
out kind of less than ideal.
Yeah.
So this item is designed to help with that. So, Artifact 101, right? We all know every 4 levels, a random substat gets enhanced as you raise an artifact to level 20.
Yes.
But
Yes, we do.
it doesn't always turn out the way you want.
Yeah.
True.
So this item allows you to re-roll the substat enhancements of a level
Ooh.
20 artifact.
Yo, wait,
What?
really?
Need one.
Yeah. Before each reroll, you get to specify the types of substats you want to prioritize. After the result is revealed, you can choose to either keep the original substat configuration or
Okay.
accept the new one.
Oh my god, it's like being able to resurrect an artifact from the grave. Like,
Nice.
we really needed this.
Yeah, really
W.
powerful, right? Starting in 5.7, travelers who participate in the new permanent event Stygian Onslaught will be able to obtain a total of 3 Dusts of Enlightenment
Yo,
per
W
version
dust.
for free. And the Gnostic Hymn and Gnostic Chorus rewards will feature 1 each.
Oh.
Nice.
Plus, during
I wish they would
version
extend the
5.7,
Genshin Battle
travelers
Pass.
will be able to claim 2 Dusts of Enlightenment directly from their in-game mailbox after
Yo, 2
logging
for
into
free?
Genshin Impact.
Nice.
Yes.
Okay, let's just pause to take that in for a sec. Oh, but I do have a question. So, according to the devs, the rewards for clearing the level 5 difficulty in the new permanent event can only be obtained by completing it solo. But what if
This
that
sounds
level
like
of
some
difficulty
Disney
is a bit
music.
much for some people?
No?
Yeah, like me.
Yeah, well, don't worry, I'll hard carry you.
Whoa.
Well, I will come in, and the strongest travelers in Tevat will come in to help us out. Specifically, we're talking about travelers who have cleared an even higher level of difficulty. The characters used to complete those battles become exalted ones.
Oh.
Then, when attempting a level 1 through 5 difficulty challenge, other
Nice.
travelers can receive extra buffs by including exalted ones in their lineup.
Oh,
W?
cool. So travelers can help each other even outside of co-op. I like that. And I need
Nice.
that.
Just like the
Hold
theater.
on. You mentioned an even higher level of difficulty just now. I thought level 5 was the highest.
Yeah, well, clearing level 5 solo unlocks a secret level of difficulty.
Not the secret level 6.
Level 6. Dire difficulty.
Oh no.
Oh snap.
Once you reach level 6, it's dire straits. There are no companions to turn to
Level
for comfort.
110.
No promise of primo gems to drive you forward.
Okay, so this is for the sweaty
Just
whales.
formidable
Reasonable.
enemies and an unrelenting desire to prove yourself.
Lol.
Okay.
Okay, nice
that
new in-game,
definitely
though.
Sounds dire. So you're telling me travelers really don't
Travelers might also be excited to hear that the next
Guild of
installment of the
Chapter.
Traveler's Tales is coming in version 5.7.
This is where you talk people around the map.
Slay. Last time was so much fun. We got to reunite with so many old friends and make a lot of great new memories.
Yeah. Why don't we take a look at some of the encounters in store for us this time around?
Yes.
Whoa, hang on a
It was
sec.
Toma.
So
Wait, Toma's back in Mondstadt? Yeah.
He's drinking with Kaya at the
Wait,
Angel
is he
Share.
staying home?
Oh, I never
Where's his
thought about
mom?
it before, but now that I see it, yeah, I feel like they totally make great drinking buddies.
Damn.
I love
Toma
him.
went home.
Looks like
That's
he's got quite
crazy.
the posse around him.
Oh, it's so
Aw.
cute. I want
You
to know
and
what
his
they're talking
kids.
about.
Oh, and it looks like
Yo, this is my
Dory's in
favorite merchant.
Inazuma. Is she trying to sell something to Sayu?
Oh, of course.
Oh no, someone save Sayu. She's too innocent
My
for Dory
favorite
schemes.
merchant.
Honestly, though, a crafty merchant like Dory could show up anywhere, and I wouldn't be surprised. I bet we even run into her and not cry at some point.
Ooh, I wonder how many other friends will show
W.
up this time.
From what I've heard, it's quite a few. So keep a lookout while exploring the open.
Double the talent and weapon ascension material drops.
Nice.
So don't miss out.
In
Like the
addition,
board.
new envisaged echoes challenges will be
It's
added
so
in version
pretty.
5.7.
Oh, for the riding
Go back,
shogun
go back,
in
go
Shenhe.
back.
Oh, Shenhe's
Oh my goodness,
Echo
Raiden's is so pretty.
Cool. I see sigils and pops of red in there. Okay, girl.
I do like the
very
pops of red
fitting.
though.
And the riding shogun.
Oh my goodness.
Floating in the
Hers
wind.
is so
Purple matches
pretty.
so well.
So pretty.
Yep. So if you want
I
to
need
claim
it.
them, make sure your characters
want
are
it.
ready. Travelers can also
so
look
pretty.
forward to some Genius
TCG.
Invocation TCG updates, including
Literally,
new character
no, because
resource
I don't do
management feature for
TCG.
mobile players.
Oh.
Open
Simply
resource
put, It's a
management.
practical update designed to reduce the package size of the mobile version.
Okay,
Dude,
okay.
nice. I feel
Bring
like
it from
our
10
phones
to
will thank us.
9.8.
Mhm.
W.
After the 5.7 update, travelers will receive a pop-up notification after opening Genshin Impact on mobile, asking them to choose from different resource plans.
Wow.
Okay.
Under the basic plan, the system will retain the necessary resources for daily gameplay
Okay,
and
okay.
optimize the resource usage for some Archon solutions
Nice.
based on enabled. The system will download the required resources as
Honestly,
needed.
that's
Oh,
pretty.
sorry.
That's pretty
Yup.
nice. I
So
feel like.
travelers who haven't updated
She can
the
save
mobile
some
version in
space.
a long time might be able to free up quite a bit of storage space with this optimization.
I need that.
And it sounds like a great option for cross-platform players who for people to try out Genshin Impact for the first time.
Resin to claim rewards from leyline blossoms and common challenge
I
domains.
like being able to
like
do the
artifact and
freaking
talent
fragile
material
now because
domains.
I
This also
never
applies
think
to
about
the
checking.
artifact drops in the new permanent event
I
we
like that.
introduced earlier.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
Fragile resin is worth 60 original resin, so that means you get triple the drops. Should save a few trips to the crafting
Skip
bench,
reward
that's for
cutscene.
sure.
Nice.
Also,
59
the Adventurer
fragile,
Handbook
bro.
will now have guide
guess I
entries
have
for 40 resin
200.
bosses, which should be helpful if you run into a boss you're not quite sure how to crack.
And the icons will be displayed in the order the bosses were unlocked, which should make it
Nice.
more intuitive to navigate.
All right,
Beautiful.
let's move on to some optimizations for the Spiral Abyss. When moving to the next floor or restarting a challenge, you can now save your current party lineup or clear it with a single click.
Oh, easy.
Okay,
And
okay.
you can claim your challenge rewards directly after completing floor 12.
Nice.
If you're not satisfied with your performance, you can also restart the challenge directly from the finalization screen.
W.
Nice. Small things here and there really add up over time.
Yeah. So hopefully these optimizations make for a better experience over.
鈴木愛理です。
うん
今回
OMG! An animated short
Yo.
for Skirk and a song!
Animated
Oh my
and
God!
a song. Yo, let's go.
That's so exciting!
I'm actually super excited for
Well,
that
you
animated
guys,
short. You know
that
they're gonna
brings
throw
us to
some
the
good
end of
lore.
our announcements for this version.
Okay, I know we got the Nod Cry teaser coming up, but that was actually such a
It
good
certainly
live stream.
was. So, what are you all
W
looking forward to
events,
the most?
the fucking
For
quest,
me, I have
the
to say,
quest.
although it's a little
Ah,
biased,
the
I'm clearly excited for
quest.
everybody to meet
The Mincental
Dahlia.
Game Fest.
But you know, I'm also really excited about the new permanent content like Stygian Onslaught.
I am
What
really
about you
looking
guys?
forward to
It's
the
It's kind
new
of hard
Abyss
to pick
game
just
mode
one.
too.
I mean, I'm excited for my girl Malika
Of
in
course.
TCG, but like,
Right
I'm
now, what we've all been waiting for a while. Yo, let's go! Some Nod Cry teasers. It doesn't look anything spectacular or
Cry.
crazy though.
an ever-changing landscape of ruin,
It looks like just
a
Mondstadt.
marvel corroded by time.
So maybe that's the part that connects us
In
to the
the
Nod Cry.
forest, where the nights were once undisturbed save for a few rays of moonlight, the wild hunt's shadow grows.
Interesting.
There are those who bear the name of Frost Moon, living where the silver light shines.
Cute.
Others carry the torch.
Okay, bro,
The
that looks like...
darkness and cold
This reminds me of Otto from ReZero. What's Otto doing in my Genshin Impact?
with their blades. I hear that the
Ooh.
stolen Fae still yearn
Cute.
for the frosts of old. While the Fatui
Male?
look to the stars above,
Or like
trying in
young
vain to
girl
seize
maybe?
the false
Yo,
firmament.
W Fatui Fit. Oh my god, the
Then there are
doctor?
knights, draped in
Yo.
west wind,
Welcome
weary
back,
in the long
Aventurine.
and arduous mission.
Yo, he looks like a buff Aventurine. Let's
My
go.
friends, of course, shan't be outdone.
And then there's Alice.
No doubt
Yo,
bring a
let's
magical charm to this
go.
edge of the world.
People are like so upset about her outfit.
And just as the stone craves the sculptor's hand,
Nice.
so does fate
Oh
await
my
your
god.
gaze.
So we have the Doctor,
Pour me
Alice,
another cup
Varka,
of tea, if
and
you'd
then
be so
that
kind. The
elf
story
girl.
is about to begin.
Nod Cry. Oh my goodness. Okay, yes, this one. I don't know who this is. It could be a young girl or it could be male. Either way, I'm really looking forward to this character for some reason. I'm a sucker for elf ears, bro. Always. And then Alice, people... Okay, I will say I'm slightly disappointed that Alice doesn't have elf ears. Because... why not? So I guess Klee gets her elf ears from her dad. Which is cool, but he's probably not going to be playable. Should have given to her. Yo, and then freaking Aventurine. Oh my goodness. I'm actually surprised the Doctor's gonna be playable. I don't know why, but I thought they'd wait. Yo, let's go. I'm so excited. This freaking 5.7 is gonna be absolutely insane. And then we just have one more. But 5.8 should be the Marriage of RA, which I'm so excited for too. Yo, Genshin, honestly, has been so good in Natlin. Moving on forward from Natlin, like everything. I feel like they've done some definitely good improvements. The stories have been really good. It hasn't felt like there's too many filler patches. Because, like, usually by, like, 0.3, 0.4, everything else is just, like, mostly filler with, like, maybe an important quest. But, like, I feel like since Natlin, we've been getting really good story updates and lore. And it's been chef's kiss. I can't wait. So excited, actually. Like, high key. I can't wait to pull for Skirk. Can't wait for the quest. Can't wait. Yo, playable Dane win, bro. Oh my god. It was just so good. I'm so excited. Oh my goodness. There's so much to look forward to, bro. So much. Let's go. I am excited for Dane. He probably won't be playable anytime soon, though. We are feasting with Hoyo. Nice.